Welcome, friend, to Imaginings, Moments of Magic by Andrea Klassen-Koop. Taking you places you didn't know existed, but you've always wanted to go. So sit back, relax, take a deep breath and close your eyes. Today, you are standing in a room. The room is carpeted with brown carpet. The walls are covered in peeling, yellowed at the corners wallpaper with a tiny floral print on it. You have no memory of how you got here, but it reminds you of your grandmother's house. You begin walking forward, your steps muffled on the carpet, a somewhat musty smell permeating the air. Before you, it looks as if the room stretches into a long hallway. Behind you, more of the same. You walk along, trailing your fingers over the textured wallpaper. Now and again you feel cracks and bumps, and some of it flakes away. The space is at once cozy, yet somewhat eerie, empty and quiet, except for the sounds of your movements. After walking for some time, you come across a door, and in the far distance you can see another. Curious, you approach. The door is wood-paneled and seems to be of the hollowed variety, normal in your grandparents' home. The knob is brass and slightly decorative, but otherwise generic. You try the doorknob. It is not locked. You turn and pull, and the sight that greets you is that of an elegant castle. Rich red carpet running down a hall lined with gilded gold mirrors and paintings. To the sides, black and white marble tiles alternate in a diagonal pattern. Candelabras hang from the ceilings and the walls. Windows look over an immaculately cared-for garden. You step in and move forward, and the door behind you closes by itself. And when you turn around, there is no longer a door, but only endless hallways full of mirrors and of windows, paintings and red carpet and black and white tiles. You look at the paintings, and none are the same. A hunting party on horses, dapper jackets and hats, tall riding boots, urging on a pack of hounds. The next is ladies at tea, ruffled dresses, fancy hats, exquisite china, delicious petit four, and tiny sandwiches. All of the paintings are of gentry of some kind, and alternating in between mirrors and windows. There are busts, all carved from stone with exquisite detail. Soon you spot another doorway. This one is solid wood with a gold doorknob that looks polished and shiny, hardly used. Reaching for it, it is not locked either. You turn the knob, open the door, and this time you see a villa. Rusty red tiles on the floor, slightly uneven, plaster walls that have been whitewashed, and looking out the window you hear and see the ocean crashing up on sheer rocky shorelines, seagulls calling in the air, and the sounds of people going about their day. You step through, and once again the door behind you closes, and you turn around to look, and it is no longer there. You move forward, shoes tapping on the tiles, the smell of salty sea air in your nostrils. The decorations here are rustic and charming. Clay pottery in niches, linen curtains that blow in the breeze, and small paintings, simply framed, of oceans and beaches and people enjoying themselves by the sea. Again you come to another door and you open it, and you move through, and this time you step out onto a prairie, wide and endless. It looks to be late fall, and dry grass as tall as you are is blowing in the wind. Off in the distance you can see the occasional tree dotting the horizon, and a few small shrubby plants are dispersed among the grasses. As you move through the grass, parting it while you walk, looking up into the sky, there doesn't seem to be one. There's only the grass and the wind and the occasional tree to keep you company. And once again, after a while, you come across a door, and you open it, and you move through, and it closes behind you by itself. This time, you are in a wooden log cabin. Looking out the window are mountains, tall and snow-covered, and you can see down into a valley where a frozen lake sits. The world is covered in snow. Pine trees surround the cottage. Inside, rustic furniture carved from wood, a knitted blanket tucked in the corner, a rug made from fabric scraps upon the floor, a fireplace to the side, and as you walk, the space seems endless again, and you encounter more of the same. Once again, you find a door, and you open it, and this time you step through into a jungle. Greenery surrounding you, rain pouring down, gathering together and dripping off leaves to land in large plops upon your head. You hear the sounds of chattering in the distance, birds and other animals, but you cannot see any of them. Your footsteps squelch in the soft, muddy ground as you walk, and the smell of the rain permeates the air. And again you walk through and find another doorway and open it and go through. And this time you are at the foot of a volcano, one that is erupting not with great force, but just slowly oozing its way upwards, and lava flows past you, glowing bright red, and the heat is intense. You step from rock to rock and hear a rumble or two. Molten stone oozes by, and another door appears, and this time you are standing at the top of a canyon, deep and wide, a river flowing at the bottom of it, so distant that you cannot hear the sound of its rushing. And you walk alongside it, and you hear the occasional call of a bird or the scritch of some small creature, but again you see nothing. Again a door. Again you reach towards it. Again you open it, unsure of where it will bring you, and unsure of the worlds that you are walking, but enjoying the journey nonetheless. If you like what you heard and want to support, I am going to be releasing NFTs for each of my episodes. To find out more, head to imaginings.ca/discord.